Hi, everybody. It's Monday morning, and we're going to start our remote learning starting today. I want everyone to at least log in and check in and check the assignments every single day before 9 o'clock. You're going to need some time to do it, and I want to make sure everybody has enough time to do the work, and you still have to be able to schedule the rest of your day with all your other classes. Don't be like the tortoise and the hare and think, oh, I got this. Sleep till noon, take your time, and next thing you know, you're not going to have enough time. Remember, excuse me, remember, the quarter is over half done. We're almost done with this quarter, and we're going to try to finish this up and hopefully get back to school. Anyway, let's begin. So first, I'm going to go ahead and uh, I've got a page open here in Adobe Illustrator. I'm going to close that right now. Because what I want to do first is discuss getting the files. So um, I'm in Google here, and I've already signed in to my NSD account, like so. So I can go into the classroom now. I see it right here. You might have to scroll down and find it down the bottom, but I think most of you know where it is. So I'll go into the classroom. And the reason why I'm doing this is I'm going to go ahead and use Graphic Design 1. Graphic Design 1, Block 3 and Block 1 have the same files, but grab them from here, and Graphic Design 2 obviously has different files. So we're going to start with Graphic Design 1 here. Click this. And here's all the information that I've given you. This is something I wrote up by hand, and hopefully everybody's got Adobe Illustrator and everything that they need on their computers. Again, we'll work out something that you don't. Don't worry about it. And up here is where you're mostly concerned about. Here's your classwork right there. And first, this is what it's due today. This is what you're supposed to be working on today. If you don't have Photoshop on there, this is what you're supposed to be able to do and get on there. I know lots of kids have now. You might not be able to. I don't know what to say. We'll have to work something out later. But we'll start with this. So that's your first assignment. So far, only one person has shown me that they can do it. So I need you to turn it in as an assignment, okay? Now, what I'm going to do now is go to this next assignment. This is the Gatorade assignment. Now, this is what we were going to start earlier in the year. And we already got some pictures, but they're all on your flash drive. And guess what? I have all those here right here at my home. So you'll have to get some pictures. So let's go in here. There's the assignment as explained. Assuming that you have the necessary applications, this project this week will be to create an advertisement for the Gatorade sport. Now you have the Gatorade instructions and you have the Gatorade marketing brief. You should take a look at both of those. You're going to need to download some of these files as well. So here's the briefing. I'm going to go ahead and click it. It should open up like this. You shouldn't have to download it. Just scroll down and take a look. Basically, what I want you to understand is what their goals are in this. Here's some of the images they've used in the past. You could take a moment now and and read this in your leisure. This stuff is a little important. The background on the product is going to help you. The target audience is also very important. It gives you a background here about men, and women, and children and teens, and how often, how much they drink, and what their feelings are about the product. That's also important. But this is really what's necessary for your ad right here is the feature and the benefits. Gatorade's quality. Did you know that it was the first sports drink of its kind? It's energy boosting. It prevents dehydration. It's less cramping. All these things, you can use at least 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 of these things in your design. They're very important because the type of design that we're doing, and I think I brought this up in class, the type of design we're doing is not a retail advertisement like the coffee advertisement. This is a national ad. Lots of people across the country, maybe even in the world, are going to see this. price isn't necessarily as important as the benefits of the product. That's what you're going to use. Don't tell them what the price is. Don't tell them anything like that. Don't tell them where you can buy it. Tell them that it tastes great. Tell them that it's affordable. Tell them that it's less cramping. Okay, let's move on. Here's their image is has been this. You've seen this sort of thing on their in magazines or on television. Here's some other ones here. Getting those colored sweat beads. It's really hard to do. I've tried it. But I'm just gonna give you the highlights of all this. What they're trying to tell you is that Gatorade is preferred by men at at this moment. Some women, lots of women like it, but mostly men like it. And what they want to do is their goal is to maintain its current brand image, the current brand image, you're looking at it, and also to expand that and get women to start drinking more of it. And aging individuals who want to maintain an active lifestyle, people like myself, people who are still active. We still do sports, but but we're older. We need to maintain that active lifestyle. We need something like Gatorade in our life. So this is your goal here is to expand the interest of women and aging individuals. So consider that when you're making your design. Something about their competitors. Do you know who owns Gatorade? Uh, Gatorade's top competitor is Powerade. They're from the Coca-Cola company. Read some more about that kind of stuff. But like I said, you just have to breathe. But this is their goal, and this is really what you have to get in your ad as you design your ad. Your ad's advertising goal is to keep the loyal customers and reach out to the areas of consumers who do not purchase Gatorade as much. By reaching people, we hope to change their preferences and advocacy in favor of Gatorade. Heavy users of Gatorade are predominantly young men, so we want to appeal to female athletes, women who will purchase it for their families, and people who are aging but still want an active lifestyle. There's your goal. You're going to entice those people with Gatorade by telling them the benefits and the features of Gatorade. Okay, so there's that. What else we have? Now the Gatorade label, the Gatorade bottles. Now you can get any Gatorade bottle picture offline. This is just what I got, but you can download it offline. The same thing with this Gatorade bottle label, but the label you get, it has to remain this size. So now, how to get this? Up here, just go here and open it in a new window. That's what will happen. And now, here, look at that, you can download it. Click download. It'll download probably directly to your downloads folder. That's good. That's usually where I keep my stuff. But I do have my flash drive plugged in somewhere. Well, oh no, I don't have it plugged in. I have this one plugged in. Here we go. I have this one plugged in, and I made a folder somewhere. But anyway, I'm just going to leave it in my downloads. Like I said, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to leave this picture in my downloads here, and I will make a new folder for it. I'll just call it Gatorade. And then save it. So now my label's in there. I'm all set with that. Let me go back here, and like I said, you go online, or you can just go ahead and use this one. I'm going to go ahead and use this one. I'll just open it in a new window, and then I'll download it. And it's going to go right into that folder. That's good. I'll put it right in there. All right, now let me get out of this. There is this video right here, a 10-minute video. You should take a look at that. It's going to show you how to make a bottle. I like this video because the guy makes a real simple label and he does it by hand. We're going to go ahead and use this label. And here's some information on creating 3D images. This is in the Adobe help thing. Extruding in bevel is that's what will happen when you do extruding and revolving. Now, you've done this. We did this with the spaceship, so we're gonna do that same concept there, but using these bottles. Now, some people have already told me that they've tried it and their computer doesn't do that. That's okay. My computer, my laptop wouldn't do it either. I did download an older version from CS5 and it works fine with that. Don't ask me why it doesn't work with the new version. But don't worry, you can just use a picture of a Gatorade bottle. Doesn't really matter. Now let's see. Oh, click here. View assignment. I should have gone with that. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I'm sorry. Go back here. So the instructions. Here we go. The instructions were sort of like my my lesson plan that I wrote up when I first did this. These are the places where you can get some high resolution pictures, like burst.shopify.com. If you can find a free picture anywhere, you can go ahead and use it. These are just examples. The one I'm going to use, I actually got off of Google, so you can use that too. Here's the whole day of tracing the bottle. I'm going to show you all that in this next video. And you can, of course, download the instructions if you want to, but you don't have to. There's that video. I'll let you watch that, like I said, on your own. Watch this video on your own and watch my video on your own. So now the one other thing we're going to do, now that I've introduced to you how to get around the class and how to find the classwork, which I think most of you know how to do anyway. Now we're going to go ahead and let's go ahead and use one of those. Let's go ahead and use one of these links. Go ahead and use burst.shopify. All you have to do is click on that, and it's going to pop open right into burst.shopify. I've already typed in athlete, woman, and I got a lot of interesting pictures. And I went ahead and saved a couple. You're going to click this high-res button here and just go ahead and save it right there in my Gatorade thing, like so. If you get this thing, just ignore that. Just click back over here. Get a few if you'd like. Try a couple others if you want. Some of these, they only had a few. They didn't have a lot of pictures, but you decide, see what you can find. And now, of course, there's always Google. So let me go into Google here, and I'll type in women athletes. I've obviously done this before. You're going to click on images, and then you're going to go into the settings. Remember the advanced search that I've showed you how we did in class. Athletes up there. Okay, image size. Everybody, please. We want pictures at least 4 megapixels. Honestly, when I started in graphic design, they told me nothing smaller than 6 megapixels, but I don't want to make anything too big for your computers. All right. Any color, sure. Any type, no. We want photos for this, okay? Any regions, fine. File type, not any format. You're going to want to get JPEG files. And hit the advanced search and see what you've come up with. A lot of interesting photos here. I thought I had saved one already, so let me go ahead and find that by going into Photoshop, and I'll just go File. So here's a picture that I used. That's not the one I want. So anyway, that's how you you download the pictures from Google. You just go ahead and pick one you want. Go with this physique. Well, maybe not. This runner. Oh, this is very good. And I'm going to click to see if I can get right into this image here. So I'd like to get the original one. I'm going to now right click and save that image. All right, so that's how you get your photos. That's how you get all the information that you need. I'm going to end this video right now as to not bother you. Go ahead and take a search for a little while and then open up the next video.